Italy. That alarm means that she's going to bring us breakfast in 5 minutes, doesn't it?
Yeah.
This train food's not all that bad.
At Venice Mestre in a few minutes. We would like to wish any passengers disembarking here a safe and comfortable onward journey.
Gentili clienti, in pochi minuti arriveremo a Venezia Mestre.
Hey mama, ciao. So here we have arrived. That's the train station behind me, and then across the way, that building right there is our hotel. So right there, we go over this bridge here and go over there. So this dude's going to help us. I can't remember how much we paid this guy, but whatever it was worth it. Pro tip, travel light. This has to be carried around Europe and Egypt for the next month, and it just gets heavier.
When you go around Venice, it's nice to walk.
Sì.
Venice is unique and you must walk a lot. You must walk and you must not to find your way immediately. So you must get lost and looking around. If you get lost, you have the possibility to enjoy each corner of the city.
Alright, so the guy said to get lost. So that's what we're going to do. We're just going to go and walk around and get lost, hey? We can do that. Weirdest sensation. I fully feel like I'm moving, like I'm on a boat. You don't feel that. It's just in my head. I'm going to get seasick. You got your wallet and everything. So a little history on Venice, but don't skip. I swear it'll be quick. Venice is called the floating city because the city sits on 10 million tree trunks driven into the ocean below it, with 118 small islands linked together by over 400 bridges. There are no cars, you can only get around by walking, by taking water taxis, or of course, by taking a gondola. People started living here around the year 421, building the city over the ocean for safety because the surrounding area kept getting invaded by foreign armies who kept passing by on their way to take over the nearby fertile land. Over hundreds of years, the locals decided to build a city where the ocean acted like a giant moat and made it less attractive to attack. And for over 1,000 years, Venice was a huge world financial power and one of the wealthiest cities in the world. Unfortunately, Venice is falling victim to rising sea waters. They say the water has risen 20 centimetres in the last 100 years, and it's getting worse. If nothing is done, the city could be totally uninhabitable by the year 2100. Venice has been called the most beautiful city in the world, and it's easy to see why. Today was a glum, cold winter's day, but I can imagine how stunning it looks when the sun's out. But don't you just feel better being here, language-wise, or is it just me? Passa, say buongiorno. Por favore. Mozzarella. E mamma mia. Anyway, it just feels nice. I guess because, I don't know, used to Italian. And you can kind of make out the meaning of words by looking at them. I never knew that Via was Italian for street though. We've got the map out already.
Yeah, we're gonna go. Where are we gonna go?
Just get lost. That was your plan, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Getting lost, alright. There is that smell though, I told you.
Yeah.
Like stagnant water. Interesting vibe, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's only early morning. But it's very picturesque. It's also very industrial at the same time. People just carting luggage and mail up and down the canal, just going about their day, doing their thing, reminding us that people actually live here. This is part of the reason I got the hotel room where I did. There's none of these little bridges that go over the canal have ramps. So you'd have to pull your luggage up one end of the bridge and down the other. Smell that stagnant water. It's a bit like, it smells like bore water, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Ooh, it's my first Italian coffee. So we just had lunch in this little thing behind me. There's the old girl coming out now. It was just like average, I wouldn't say Italian, I wouldn't say like tourist fare. It seemed like a place that kind of locals went to, but it was alright. So we're just chilling in this cool little square that we found just off the Rialto Bridge. Now we're going to go and have a look at this famous bridge. All I really know about it is that it was built in the 1500s and it's made of stone and it connects to different areas of Venice. So see these things here, you see them all over the city because that's what they put out when it's been flooding, and they're like walkways like here. That's because it floods here kind of frequently because it depends on the tides. So the watermark at the bottom there. But behind me is the Rialto Bridge. So this bridge is 600 years old, and as I said before, it just connects the two sort of neighbourhoods. And I'm just going to go behind it to see if I can take a picture. Somebody here's doing a photo shoot. Just all casual. Then we get treated to a little gondola ride right here. And this is how the majority of Venetians get around, water taxis. So they just go up and down the Grand Canal here. So this is the Grand Canal, the main kind of thoroughfare. There's one thing that surprises me about Venice is the amount of tourists. Every fourth shop is either a glass shop or a souvenir shop selling the usual I Love Italia t-shirts. But it's a massive cruise ship port here, so whenever the cruise ships come in, the whole city gets flooded with cruise ship passengers. That's why all the souvenir shops are here. And then at night, as the cruise ships leave, the locals are left here to do their thing. I fear this is going to be a Prague situation again, where I've got like 8 hours of picturesque footage to go through. But everywhere you turn, it's beautiful. Look at that. How magical is that? It's eerily quiet here, isn't it?
Mm.
We are somewhere. True to form, getting lost. Just meandering through these little alleyways. Found this place, the Piazza San Marco. And this church behind me is the Basilica San Marco, built in 1092, 1,000 years ago. That's nuts. 1092. Wow. It's only 3 o'clock and I am buggered. We've been here since, 9 o'clock, and I think we ended up leaving Mum's room at about 10. So we've only been walking for 5 hours, but my feet are killing me. Anyway, this is the room that we're in. Isn't it beautiful? It's a bit fancy. And unlike Mum, I get this little balcony, tiny, tiny balcony. Awesome view, all the same. Anyway, I'm going to chill for a bit. Me and Mum are going to meet each other at 7:30. To go to a Trattoria for dinner. So Trattoria is like a restaurant but less formal, and see what happens from there. There you go.
Yeah. Particularly plain.
You're so bad at complaining about food.
I know. Shocking, aren't I?
Where do
Never
you
used to
get this from? Mine's bloody good. Spaghetti alla scolio. Spaghetti alla scolio.
You think it's okay?
It's beautiful. Beautiful. You're afraid to go walking through the streets of Venice at night, are you?
Yes, I
You
rather
might
go where there's lots of light.
You might meet an Italian man. Well, I don't care what you say. I reckon that was a really nice dinner. Some like basic Italiano, like my mama would make. I don't know, where am I going? Are we lost in Venice again? No, I think it was down this way. Oh, we'll go down this strange alleyway. You go through what you think is some stodgy brick tunnel from the 1500s, and then you come out into some piazza with like heaps of people. I feel like I'm in someone's backyard. Yes. We literally are in someone's courtyard. In someone's kitchen. I dare to ring the doorbell. Sorry. See how fun it is when you get lost? How strange to think though that people live here and have like grown up here. Go to school here.
There's no cars.
No car, and there's no cars. Let's go down another dark alley.
No.
I'll protect you. No. It's alright, I can handle myself, trust me. I'm secretly hoping someone's going to try and pickpocket me.
Why?
I'd just like to see him try. The interesting experience. Look out. Mum's gone to one of these tacky souvenir shops. But it's alright. I'm probably going to buy some tacky souvenirs as well. Well, what's a holiday if you don't come home with an I love Venezia mug or a glass rooster? I may have bought some tacky souvenirs. I'm sorry, Kim. So here we are. Beautiful Venice. And what do I see at the top of the beautiful old bridge? That is a Burger King. A Burger King. But I mean, when in Venezia. Why do I even want Burger King? We just had like real Italian pasta. What did Burger King have that's sweet? No. What am I doing? I'm in here in fucking Venice, scoping out the shakes at Burger King. No. Whew. You know when you've been travelling, when you have rigged up your own little bush laundry in their fancy hotel bathroom. Alright, let's get these photos sorted. And I didn't know this, but it's called St. Mark's Basilica because the Saint Mark, like from the Bible, his crypt is in there.
The body of Saint Mark the Evangelist is buried in this church.
We are in the courtyard for the Doge's palace. The Doge was the elected head of the Venetian state. Once they were elected, they were in that position for life. So we're going to go right up to the top of this bell tower. Not going to lie, it's cold as shit up here. This old duck looks like she's gone to the snow. Oh, mama. We'll just let him concentrate on
Driving?
On skippering, I think's the official term. Gondolaring. It's actually relaxing as hell, isn't it? Isn't it amazing to think that people actually live here? And not just live here, but like grew up here. You know what I mean? Like this is just normal.